Kažu da jedno drvo ima taj dar, da učini srećnim svaki par. Ovo je priča o stablu koje rađa 4 zelene boje ljubavi.
In the village of Donji Sanjari, hidden in the backwoods of Serbia, there was a magic tree. The legend said that if you brought someone you loved under the tree, they would fall head over heels in love with you, no matter how unlikely that seemed at first. The elders of Sanjari say that this apple tree was planted by a certain Novak Jankovic when his grandson Milorad was born in 1913. Milorad grew up along with the tree. One spring he stood under its beautiful green branches and proposed to Ljubica, a girl from the neighboring village who was said to have a heart of stone.
Udaj se za mene.
Ljubica accepted his proposal, and the Jankovic family became convinced that the tree had magical powers. The residents of Donji Sanjari began talking about the beautiful tree. They said it had special powers because Novak Jankovic had planted the best seed, and because he had wanted his grandson to be happy. Milorad took care of the tree and taught his son Dimitrie to care for it too. Dimitrie pruned and grafted the tree. He loved that tree almost as much as his wife Dragica, whom he proposed to under its branches. The tree grew bigger and greener. It seemed to stand out from the other trees in the region. Its power to awaken love also seemed to grow. And the fruits too were big and sweet. Sweet as honey, as the old villagers said. There was no doubt, the tree was magical. The word of the magic tree spread beyond Donji Sanjari. Although some people remained skeptical, many youngsters began traveling to the small village which was not on any map, searching for happiness and love. And like the tree, the village itself began to grow. It became bigger and richer. Sanjari was a nice place to live, and the Jankovic household was full of love. Dmitri had a son, Peter, who also tried to look after the tree that was responsible for so many weddings and births. So Peter bought everything he could find to improve the tree's health. Educated people taught him how to take better care of the tree, to treat it professionally and not as Milorad and Dmitri had done. Use these different powders, they told Peter. And look, more fruits. The new apples were not as sweet, but there were more of them, and they were somehow more red. And the leaves too were somehow more green. Under its branches, Peter proposed to Dobrila. However, word began to spread that the Yankovic tree was losing its magic. People saw more and more sad young men, and more girls bursting into tears. The tree grew more and more green, but there was less and less love under it. The passers-by shook their heads. That hurt the Yankovic family. They were proud that their tree had been responsible for so much love. That's why Peter's son SVETISLAV decided to cut down the apple tree and to plant a new seed in its place. A seed from far away. The new tree grew tall and beautiful, but the fruit was strange. The apples were big and shiny, but the people said they had lost their flavor. And under the new tree's branches, no one fell in love. Young people no longer believed in the story of the magic tree. A whole century has passed since Novak planted the tree for his son. Under its branches, SVETISLAV, Novak's great-great-grandson, sits alone. He doesn't even eat the apples. And the wise men of Sanjari say, it would have been better if they'd left the old tree as it was.
Kad ljubav sadiš, tad ljubav niče. To znaš iz svake stare priče. A kada grešiš, zemlja zna, neće ljubav da da, neće ljubav da da nikada.